What's good, fellas? Welcome to the MLB breakdown for Pub Sports Radio for Saturday, September 18th. Hope you guys are ready to cash some tickets. We're going to get it today. It's Saturday. We got college football. As you know, the show just ended with the fellas and the boys. Hope you guys got some good cashers going. We got MMA tonight with the fellas, Billy B, Nikki, all them guys. We got cash. It's early today, fellas, so let's get to this. There's no wind except for one game today, and that's the Milwaukee Brewers game, so I'm not even going to touch wind, guys. So I'm going to skip right over that on each game. First game up, we got Cleveland Indians at the New York Yankees. We got Savali versus Gill, guys. Both teams are bottom five hitting right now versus righties. Both have mediocre bullpens. The under-over is at 5 for the first 5 full games at a 9.5. Yankees are at a minus 167. I'm off this game, guys. Gill, he was good for 3 starts, then he's been bad. Savali, he's been better at home than he is away. So if you want, I can't hate you for taking a Yankees team total or something like yesterday. I'm just straight off, guys. I don't see no clear-cut advantage. So on to the next. We got Baltimore Orioles at Boston Red Sox, guys. First 5 is at under over 6. Full game is at 11. We've got Lowther versus Pivetta, or whatever you want to call him. I call him Pivetta because I don't like him. He's a pivot. I usually pivot. But let's get to it. Baltimore guys, they're mediocre, guys. Actually, they're bottom of the pack. Holy crap. 29th, 27th average OPS versus righties, guys, over the last 15 days, where Boston is middle of the pack versus lefties. But this ain't no middle of the pack lefty, guys. This is a straight bum. It's priced at minus 280 full game for a reason, guys. I can't back Pivetta at that price, but he does have a drastic home away ERA, and he's way better away. He's got a 3.67 away with a 5 at home. He's at home, guys, and at this price, it says he's worse. I can't back him. Baltimore has the 19th worst pin, where Boston's straight up 27th. They're garbage, guys. So if you like a Boston, I would say first 5. I would never, ever, ever try to take them full game with how bad their bullpen is. Next game up, guys. The Doyers. Hey, underhit yesterday. I didn't think we were going to win that game. I wanted to, but thinking and wanting is 2 different stories, guys. This game, I do have a bet in, guys. We got Max Scherzer versus Sonny Wolfblood Injection Gray. First 5 under over set at 4. And the full game set at 8, with the Dodgers at a minus 198 favorite and the Cincinnati Reds at a plus 178 comeback. This right here, guys, Mad Max has been Mad Max. You could try to dig through his stats and his splits. He's good everywhere he goes. Like, this guy's the man. He's probably going to win the Cy Young with how bad Buehler's been the last few starts. Scherzer hasn't. Scherzer's been rolling, guys. Look into his stats even more. We got an 11 a.m. day game, or 2 p.m. in Cincinnati. It's day game. He's got a 1.79 ERA in the day, guys, and a 2.5 at night. Like, oh my God, he gets better in the day. Let's go, guys. So guess what with Sonny Gray now, guys? He's got a 4.65 home ERA and a 2.97 away. He's worse at home. So we got a guy who's worse in Cincinnati at his home ballpark, and a guy who shuts people out during the day, guys. Give me the freaking Dodgers, first 5, minus a half run at minus 140, and I'm going to take them on the run line at minus 110. I really think this is a Dodgers smash spot. They both have top 5 bullpens, so I'm not worried about the bullpens. I think Mad Max should go a good solid 7, 8, maybe even 9 the way this kid's been going. So all stats say that I got to bet Mad Max, and I love when I get to bet my own team. It's like, oh, double whammy. Oh, Billy. But yeah, on to the next game, guys. We got the Minnesota Twins at the Toronto Blue Jays. We got Bailey Ober versus Mats. Good old Mats. We've got the first 5 under over set at 5, the full game at 9.5, and Blue Jays are a minus 170 favorite. Should the Blue Jays be a minus 170 favorite? This is actually a good price tag, actually, I think, on the Blue Jays. I would never, ever, ever want them full game with how bad their bullpen and actually how sneaky Minnesota's bullpen has been, guys. Their bullpen has been legit, like top 5 over the whole month, 15 days. Like, I would not expect that, but the numbers say what the numbers say. So Matt, he's coming off a bad start, but he's been pretty damn solid. where Ober, he's just been serviceable, guys. So the under over at 5 does catch my liking, but Toronto minus a half catches my liking even more first 5, and that's at a minus 115, guys. Toronto's the first average, first OPS versus righties over the last 15 days. And yeah, I expect them to do damage versus Bailey Ober. He's been serviceable, 2-3 runs. Well, give me 2-3 runs and Matt's only give up 1, and that cash up my minus a half first 5. So we're going to go Toronto Blue Jays first 5 minus a half. I have to write that down so I go bet it. Sometimes I talk myself in the bets as I read them off, guys. So on to the next game. We have the Colorado Rockies at the Washington Nationals. Shout out to Connor Mack. Hope he had a blast birthday party. Seeing he was up at like 4 a.m. our time, capping college football. This guy is a monster, guys. And that monster gave us those Colorado Rockies full game. And it was called to a damn T. It was going to go back and forth, but who had the better bullpen? Them Colorado bum Rockies. Man, Colorado Rockies. First 5, guys, is under over, set at a 4.5. I think they're setting me up, guys, and they're setting me up for a freaking bet because I've got to go over, guys. We've got 2 guys that have been straight hot garbage. Straight. Corbin is a bum. Granted, Colorado has fallen off the last 15 days, 25th average, 26 OPS, but Corbin has shown that he gives up runs to no matter who, what, when, where, and why. So I'm loving the over 4.5. You get into Freeland. Freeland hasn't been so good, guys. He's been pretty bad the last few weeks, going up against the 4th best average, 6th OPS in Washington. That guy's right there is a disaster to me. Someone's going to give up 4 runs them damn self. The other just needs to give up 2. And I see that, or gives up 1 actually at a 4.5. This is just blows my mind. It's at a 4.5. So this game, I'm going to go over 4.5 first 5. Once again, Colorado, 8th best bullpen over the last 15 days. Washington, 21st. And those numbers go back over 30 days, guys. So another live bet spot. If they go down somehow by a lot, don't be afraid to jump on them Rockies, guys. Take some points. Take a little dabble schmabble. Get a little schmiggle-miggle. Get some cash. Tap that ass. Then we go to the next game, guys. Detroit Tigers versus the Tampa Bay Rays. We got Skubal versus Yarbrough. First 5 under over, set at a 4.5. Full game is at 8.5. We got the Tampa Bay Rays as a minus 174 favorite and the comeback at a 157, plus 157 on the Tigers. I'm off this game, guys. Tampa Bay Rays, their 6th best average, 4th OPS. They smack lefties, guys. Detroit hasn't been smacking lefties, but Yarbrough's been straight dog shit the last 3 times out. He has been hot garbage fire, guys. Like, I don't know how else to put it. He's given up some runs today. And Skubal, he pitched against this team 5 days ago. And he only went 3 innings, which kind of like pissed me off because I had his K-prop that day. And he had like 4 or 5. He missed it by 1 or 2, bro, but he was on pace to smash. My worry about a pitcher going up against a team, especially a team that smacks lefties, is that he just seen him. But Detroit was smart, I believe. I think Detroit knew they were going to play him again the next week and only let him go through the lineup 1 time and pulled him. So I'm thinking today he gets a little more rain. I think they give him that 4 or 5 innings today. And he's shown that he could hold this team down before, guys. So if I was to take a stab, I would take a stab at Detroit first 5. I mean, I wouldn't want them full game with how bad their bullpens are. Both Detroit's 24th bullpen, Tampa Bay Rays is 26. I could see runs, but I could also see Detroit Skubal doing his job for 4 or 5 innings and maybe only giving up 1 or 2 and Yarbrough giving up a few. I don't believe Yarbrough should be this big of a favorite through the first 5, guys. He has not shown it. But it's the Tampa Bay Bats that are giving you that favorite because of how they do smack lefties. I mean, they just did smack freaking Chris Sale and Rodriguez out the ballpark. But Skubal did go 3 innings. Is that 3 innings a setup to what's going to happen today? Like, they just seen him. This is a team who smacks lefties, and you held your own. Now we're going to see what Skubal's all about, guys. Shout out to the chat, guys. I know it's Saturday. You have so much better things to be doing. College football, your girls, your kids, all that good shit, guys. Smash the like if you haven't. I appreciate it. Hit the share. Everything helps, guys. Smash it like I smash BBWs. You know the drill. Hit the spiel. Let's go. Next game, we've got the Pittsburgh Pirates at the Miami Marlins. Under over, first 5 is set at a 4. Full game is set at an 8. I don't want anything to do with this game, guys. I have no bet, no whatsoever. They're both middle of the pack bats. They both have top 10 bullpens the last 15 days, and both just mediocre pitchers to bottom of the barrel. Like, there is so much action today for me not to even want this game. So, best of luck. Marlins are a minus 127 favorite full game. I get it. Cabrera is the better pitcher of the two, but the better bats are on Pittsburgh. So, yeah, this is just a straight stay off for me, guys. Next game up, we have the White Sox at the Texas Rangers. We have Lance Lynn versus Spencer Howard. First 5 under overs at a 4.5. The full game's at an 8.5. We've got Lance Lynn as a minus 240 favorite, guys. The freaking bulldog himself. This guy is legit, guys. Lynn looked solid off the IL. He looked like the back to his old self. Maybe he needed a rest. Maybe he needed to figure a few things out. But he's looked good since. And he's going up against a team that's 10th average, 21st OPS, guys. So they're getting on base, but they're not hitting for power. Howard, on the other hand, is going up against a team with the 12th average, 22nd OPS. Wait a second. Then why the hell are the White Sox a minus 240 favorite, guys? That, to me, is a straight-up stay away sign right there. I know Spencer Howard is the worst pitcher by far from Lynn, but there's no advantage in the bats. The White Sox have been crushing lefties. They have not been hitting righties, guys. I'm going to stay off. The better bullpen is with Texas by 9 spots, guys, 13th and 22nd. No way in hell are you catching me betting Lance Lynn at this price, guys. He should be favored here, but not by this much. Next game, we've got Arizona D-backs versus the Houston Trash Can Astros. Man, they're actually becoming fun to watch again, guys. They are. What a great game last night. Shout out to Heck in the Pub Sports Radio Discord, getting that Astros live line, baby. Ooh, smack them. Smack nuts on the table, baby. Yeah. Oh. So, this game is priced as a minus 280 to the Astros with the first 5 under over at a 4.5. Full game is at an 8.5. We've got Castellanos versus McCullers, guys. Castellanos has been shit. Garbage. Like, bleh, going up versus a team who's 4th average, 7th OPS the last 15 days. This is setting up for a oh my goodness type of day from the Houston Astros. Now, the problem is can you freaking trust the Houston Astros? That's the question you got to go for. Their team total's at a 5.5, guys. I don't hate it, but it's a 5.5. 5.5s piss me off. I tend to lose them more often than not. And then when I don't bet them, they win. So, to each their own on that one. I do love, and I am going to bet the Houston Astros money line, guys. I mean, not money line. That's too bad. Run line. It's at a minus 2.5 at a plus 108, guys. If they score 6 runs, they should win by 3. They've got a really good bullpen. McCullers is going up against the 30th average, 29th OPS versus righties. McCullers should go out there and give me 6-7 solid innings, if not a McCullers game to write the books about where he goes 9, guys. This team just ain't hitting. McCullers is better away than home, but it's not that big of a deal to me, guys. I get it. If the Astros lose this one on me, so be it. They should smash, guys, and I'm on the Astros minus 2.5 at plus 110. Next game, guys, we have Seattle versus the Kansas City Royals. Kikuchi versus Bubik. The Cooch, as the bag would say, and Titty Boy, as I would say, on the mound today, guys. I ain't betting nobody with the name Titty in their mouth unless it's an over, because it's an over, guys. We got Kikuchi going versus the 5th best average, 7th OPS the last 15 days. where Bubik's going against the 22nd average, 20th OPS. Seattle has not really been hitting lefties, but Bubik's a trash can lefty, guys. He has been cracked. The last time he pitched for Seattle, he gave up 5 runs. So I think Seattle can hold their own. I'd be more worried about Kikuchi holding his, guys. And Kikuchi, oh, is he a favorite here? Sorry, I got the run lines up. I'm sorry. Kikuchi, is a -102 dog. They both have solid bullpens, but the better bullpen goes to the Mariners, guys. They're a top 10 bullpen. They've been a top 10 bullpen for the last month and a half. But there's no way in hell I'm taking Kikuchi, guys. Like, no way in hell. I really see over 5 first 5. And I don't want any side at this price, guys. I just can't take Bubik or Kikuchi. I would look towards the Kansas City team total, first 5. Kikuchi has been trash, guys, and Kansas City's hitting lefties, and they're hitting them very well. So I'm going to look at Kansas City Royals, first 5 team total. On to the next game, guys. Whoop, whoop, last page. Yeah, smash the like if you haven't, guys. Thanks for hanging in there. I know it's Saturday. Let's get through this. We have the Chicago Cubs at the Milwaukee Brewers. We got Steele versus Burns. This is the one game where we do have 11 miles per hour out to right center. There is a dome in this place. I've asked a few people, does the dome matter here? They all say yes, that it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter. The wind counts at this place. The wind counts. The wind counts. I was always told winds don't fucking count. So overs do happen when the wind's going out at Milwaukee. So the wind must fucking count there, guys. So that's something that maybe you guys can get some clarity out of. But there is a dome. Wind's blowing out 11 miles per hour. That's a big deal. We've got Steele versus Burns, guys. Burns has owned these Cubs the last 2 times out. 10 strikeouts each time, and I know everybody's going to want to go smash the K-prop. And I'm not going to bet it. The Cubs are walking at almost an 11% clip the last 15 days. And I need guys walking at a bad percent and striking out at a high percent. Not saying that Burns don't go out there and dices them up and gets his K-prop. I like to bet clear-cut advantages. This, guys, threw me off a bit. Steele's a lefty, guys, right? Milwaukee hasn't been hitting lefties. But wait, their numbers say the last 15 days, they're 10th average, 9th OPS. Since they've got Escobar, since they've got their team back, guys, they're starting to hit lefties. Chicago also has this actually better numbers versus righties. 11th average, 5th OPS. They've been smacking, guys. Both have top 10 bullpens where Milwaukee has the best bullpen in baseball. Yesterday, I took Milwaukee plus 130, down a run in the 7th. They ended up winning by 3, guys. This is just something you got to take advantage of. When Milwaukee goes down, you look at the type of relievers they're throwing out there, guys. I look for ERAs. What are they throwing out, a guy with a 2 or a guy with a 6? Are they conceding the game? If they are still in it with pitching, I'm in it with my money, guys. You got to look into who they're bringing out before you live bet it. You can't just live bet on a commercial, guys. That's just, you cannot do that. You need to know who's entering the game and if the coach is giving the game up. But this game has me thrown off, guys, a lot. Like, Brewers are a -330 full game, -280 first 5. I kind of want to take a stab on the Chicago Cubs first 5. I haven't pulled my balls out and thrown them on the table yet, but they're almost there, guys. If not, maybe a half run and be a pansy about it. But Steele, he has a 5 ERA at home. Crap. But a 2.76 away. And that's the dice roll that I'd be having to make. That this guy's showing that he's good. The only problem is Burns has been damn near dominant versus anybody other than the Cincinnati Reds or St. Louis Cardinals. Other than those 2 teams, he seems to put you out. And I mean, like, put the nail in the coffins early. So the Cubs need to score in the first inning to have a damn chance, or else it's going to go 0-0-0-0-0-0. So maybe the first 5 under is the look at this spot. It is at a 4. And I could see a 3-0 game maybe. Or if the Cubs do get the Burns, like I said, I think it's in the first inning. So maybe Cubs score first at some sneaky, stupid price would be another look. On to the next game, guys. We have the Philadelphia Phillies at the New York Mets. Man, what a game yesterday. I hit the team total, but not the best bet. I hate when that happens. Really, guys, because I bet on both. So I don't like pushing on a game. Actually, it was a loss because they were both minus 130, so I lost the VIG. So on to this game. We got Nola versus Carrasco, the bum. Both top 10 teams, guys, versus righties, guys. Nola, he's been a fade on the road, and he's on the road right now, guys. Big, drastic difference in his home road splits. Carrasco, he walks too many people. Yes, he did do good last time out. Somewhat good. 2 runs is good to him. But I looked at the Phillies. The Phillies are walking at a 9% clip. That's better than league average. And if they're going to walk versus Carrasco, they're going to put up runs. So I lean to the first 5 over 4, full game over, what is that? It's at a split right now. I think it's an 8. If it's at an 8, dude, I don't get it why it's an 8. We've both seen these 2 crap bullpens. Holy cow, it's at a 7.5. They're setting me up for failure, guys. As we're on the show, we are going over 7.5. That ain't even a write down bet. I got to take the full game over. Both these bullpens are bad. I don't expect Carrasco to be as good as they think Carrasco is going to be good. I see the walk numbers. The walk numbers say Philly's going to take some bags. And if you take a bag or 2 off Carrasco, you're going to get that jack. Give me that 3-run jack. Let me get to those bad bullpens, guys. I mean, 29th and 25th worst bullpens. This, to me, is setting up for an over just like yesterday. Did not get to the over yesterday, but I bet the team total yesterday. I thought Wheeler could do well. Wheeler did do well. I don't think these guys are going to do well today. Next game up, guys. We've got the San Diego Padres at the St. Louis Cardinals. What a game. Cardinals, what a game. Under over first 5 is set at a 4. And we got Darvish versus Wainwright. Wow. A tale of 2 stories, guys. Tale of 2 stories. We've got a minus 115 full game and a minus 115 first 5 to the St. Louis Cardinals. Under over full game is at a 7.5. Darvish has been straight dog shit on the road, guys. Dog shit. Falling apart. Piece of crap. He's had 1 good game in the last freaking 8. And his home road splits say he's even way worse on the road. Where Wainwright, he's been pretty solid on the road and away and home. I mean, on the road away, that's the same shit. That's the fucking dab before this show. He's been solid home and away, way better at home. We get Waino at home, where he's way better at. We get Darvish on the road, where he's way worse at a damn near pick'em price. I may be dumb, but sign me up for that, guys. Sign me up for some Waino first 5. I don't like going full game because of how bad their bullpen is and can be. Yes, they were good yesterday, but I'm taking it out the bullpen's hands. I want the 2 starters. I want the team that's falling. I've got the better bats, 14th average, 16th OPS with the St. Louis Cardinals, and the Padres are 23rd average, 27th OPS. So I've got the better pitcher, the better bats at a pick'em price. I mean, thanks for everybody betting the Padres to keep it at this price, but I don't see what you guys are seeing. On to the next game, guys. We've got the Atlanta Braves versus the San Francisco Giants. Morton versus Wood. First 5 under over set at a 4. Full game at an 8. And we got the Giants as a minus 116 favorite. Once again, guys, if you like this game, I would throw out the full game if you like a side. We got the 20th pin in Atlanta and the 28th pin in San Francisco. Unless you're a dominant pin, or I expect the starter to go 7-8 innings, I kind of don't want the full game, guys. It just is what it is. Charlie Morton, that's Mr. fucking reliable right there, guys. The only problem is he's going versus the second best average, second best OPS versus righties, guys. So, and Alex Wood, he's been all right, serviceable, but Atlanta's not hitting lefties. 28th average, 28th OPS. I could see a San Francisco first 5, guys. I really can. And at this price, I don't hate anybody taking it. Like, they've got the legit better bats by 25 spots. This game has me off, guys, but Mr. Solid, I'm not betting against him. But I can't take him either with how good San Francisco's been hitting. On to the last game, guys. Once again, shout out to the chat if you guys stayed. I appreciate it all. Smash the like if you haven't. Hit the share. Tell your grandma about Sharpie's bets. He be bringing money. He be hitting honeys. He be eating honey on his chicken tenders. Shout out to Maxwell Smart, Mr. Day After Birthday Man. Double stack. We got to start calling Max double stack. If you know what that means, you know what that means. We've got the Oakland A's at the Los Angeles Angels, guys. We got Jeffries versus Suarez. We've got the first 5 under overs set at a 4.5, full game at a 9. Athletics are a -126 full game favorite. I guess I get the full game favorite, guys, because Angels have the 30th worst pin. They're the worst. They're terrible, guys. You got to fade the pin when they get there, guys, and we're all about that. But Suarez, guys, Suarez has been fucking money, man. You know what I like when a guy says money? I like money, like fast cash type money. I figured he was going to be favored first 5, guys, with Jeffries being terrible in AAA. Once again, we get a AAA pitcher who's bad in the minors, pitching in the big leagues, versus a team who doesn't hit righties in the Angels, but they've proven to me they can hit bum righties and kid righties. I've got a book written on them, guys. They've cost me money. I paid attention to when I lose money, guys, and they smack kids coming up, and they've smacked righties who do not belong in the league. Watkins for Orioles, they raked that kid six runs in 2 innings. Yeah, there's a few guys that shouldn't have been in the league or minor leaguers that were called up where the Angels get right. We got Oakland, their 19th average, 15 OPS versus lefties. But like I said, Suarez has been money, guys, and I got to back Suarez here. First 5 at +100. Better pitcher by far, and just hands down, dude, fading a kid coming up from the minors once again, and I've got a reliable pitcher I like to back to even back that. So, yeah, I'm going to take me some Los Angeles Angels first 5 at +100 today, guys. Well, thank you guys for hanging in there. We're going to hit some commercials and then get to some best bets. Shout out to Pub Sports Radio and the chat. Of course, the chat. Without the chat, we ain't shit, guys. So y'all are solid. The most solid crew in the whole wide world. Without you, we ain't nothing. Smash the like if you haven't. Let's go. Manscaped, guys. Y'all know the drill. The lawnmower 4.0, guys. If you ain't trimming your shit, bro, y'all ain't respecting your shit, guys. And if you ain't respecting your shit, how you expect your lady to expect your shit? So, guys, take care of your manly parts. Hit that Manscaped 4.0. Get that lawnmower 4.0, guys. Hedge it. Don't hedge your bets. And then, my bookie AG, guys. If you ain't already knowing, NFL season's here. College football's today. We've got tennis. We've got all types of crazy shit, guys. I just lost 150 on tennis, guys. Promo code Pub Sports Radio. They give you a 50% match bonus on all cash, 100% on Bitcoin, up to $1,000, guys. $1,000 on your Bitcoin gets you $1,000 back. Roll that over, make some real cash. Smack the bookies, guys. It's all about smacking the bookies. So, let's get to that best bet time, guys. Shout out to Hector, Pub Sports Radio Discord. We on fire. Shout out to Willie Beeman holding down the backstage. We're going St. Louis Cardinals, first 5, -115, guys. We got Wainwright at home. We got the better bats. I explained it all earlier. Wainwright at home has a dominant ERA. Darvish on the road is trash. He's been hot garbage fire since the last 8 weeks. He's had one good game, and that was at home. He's got a 5 ERA on the road. It's time to smack him. We got the better bats, the better pitcher, and the better baseball team. So, St. Louis Cardinals, first 5, -115 to the bank. Thank you guys for hanging in there. We got the MMA stream coming on at 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern. We get Span versus Smith. You need to come join the fellas, make some cash, guys. Last week, they hit some crazy bangers, man. Time to join on the crew, guys. Thanks for hanging in there. Remember, we be pumping!